Well, with special sessions 6 days away at this point, legislation slowly starting to trickle on. Late yesterday, lawmakers filed a new bill to prevent the release of children's autopsies, though it has some open records groups unhappy. State Capitol reporter Chris O'Brien brings us inside this conversation.
After the deadly Covenant shooting back in March, debate quietly ensued over whether the autopsies of the minor victims should be available. But soon, there may not be a question.
There's no reason why anybody should have the autopsy results of a murdered child. These families have gone through hell.
House Majority Leader William Lamberth introduced a bill that would make it so the reports of county medical examiners and autopsy reports of victims of violent crime who are minors are not public documents. They can only be released if the parent or legal guardian consents to the release.
That pathway is very narrow. It assumes that the child is going to have two parents that agree. It's going to assume that they're still alive. It's going to assume that the legal guardian is, say, not the state. You know, if maybe a child is in state custody somewhere and the guardian is the state, well, they will have to consent to release.
The bill has drawn the ire of the Tennessee Coalition for Open Government, who says it needs significantly more time than the special session can provide.
Is there a way to do this? Is there not a way to do this that won't have unintended consequences? But I don't see how that can happen in like 3 days next week.
Executive Director Deborah Fisher says she understands the anguish, but that the release can provide important details if someone is trying to cover up a crime.
We're not considering if a 17-year-old died after an encounter with police and how important that is to us to know. Was the 17-year-old coming at police or running from police?
But Lamberth says the information just doesn't belong in the public eye.
But that is some of the most precious private information I could possibly imagine. And a murdered child's autopsy results just simply shouldn't be public.
In Nashville, Chris O'Brien.
We have plenty of information about the special session on our website, including what's been filed already and how much it will cost. To learn more about it, you can go to WKRN.com.